Hi, girlfriend. Welcome to a day in the life of a postgraduate student at the Northwest University Potchefstroom campus. So, I was learning to vlog for my birthday, and this is the birthday vlog that you guys have been waiting for. I know I took my time with this one, but honey, I had to make sure that I gave you guys all the content that I promised to give you guys. So on the first day, we arrived in Cape Town, and boy, was I not tired. I was super tired. We woke up early. We left the car at the airport, and honestly, my eyes were failing me. So the second day, we just took a scenic drive around Cape Town just to see the views, and it was a pretty chill day because there were a lot of hiking activities that we had planned, and I know some of the videos I did not attach there due to the space. So we actually went to Cape of Good Hope. So this is one of the videos that I can put up to show you guys how it looked like. And then after that, we went to the beach, I don't know, we were just passing by and we decided to stop there. And then on the actual day of my birthday, we actually went to Table Mountain. That was the first activity of the day, and it was actually pretty much fun because I've always wanted to go there, and the scene from up there, darling, it was such a dream. So girlfriend, as I did say, Cape Town was such a bliss, and I honestly got to enjoy it with the love of my life. And he actually did plan this trip, and I was actually really, really proud of him, because of the attention to detail. He knew what I wanted to see, what I wanted to do. And for me, that was just heartwarming to love and to be loved. So yes, my man made sure, and honestly, he set the bar too high because next year I have to also pull up my socks on his birthday. Not because he did this, but because he deserves it. Because every year on my birthday, he actually makes sure. And this year I was like, I actually want to vlog my birthday so that one day I can look back with my kids and say, I've been here with your dad and it was actually nice. And yeah, cute, because this is where I've always wanted to go. Cape Town has always been there to, my favorite place to go to. And everyone that knows me knows how much I've loved Cape Town ever since I was a child. So to be able to get to experience this, for me, this was a dream come. And after Table Mountain, this was nice, to be able to go to a nice restaurant and eat. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but we were at Bilboa. And it was such a nice vibe, and the view stunning. And honestly, the best view was my man, because he thought that I was there for the view, but honey, no, I was not. The best view was in front of me. Then after that, later on, we went out for drinks, and obviously was having water, and I was having my sparkling wine, and it was nice. It was just the two of us reflecting on how good the year has been to the both of us and how blessed we were to be able to share this experience with one another. I mean, he has been to Cape Town so many times, but because it was my first time, I was so happy and excited. And the day after that, he decided to take me to the aquarium, because I've always wanted to go there. I've been to the Durban one and I've never been to the Cape Town one. So it was like, you know what? Let's go see some fishes, because I know that you love the aquarium. So we went there as well, and it was such a vibe. If there's anything that I could do is to take back or change back the hands of time, because honestly speaking, this is a moment that will forever live in my head. I mean, there were such beautiful creatures to see, fishes that you wouldn't even think of. And I also saw Nemo, guys. Oh, and sharks, obviously. And I was so happy because I felt like, me and this shark made a, contact. And yeah, so the aquarium was such a nice experience for the both of us. And to be able to share that experience together, it was such a nice vibe. So thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I know it's long, but I appreciate you guys being here. So enjoy your Batomba Mudima. And I was actually shocked at the fact that there are so many creatures that live in the sea or in the ocean and we know nothing of. I was actually shocked to learn about penguins, the fact that their dots or spots on their chest are actually unique. So they're like our fingerprints. So that's something that I was like actually, interested, to learn about, because there was a learning experience for it, or should I say a guide of some sort, to teach us about the penguins. So there was some kind of a show, it was actually nice to be able to experience that, and learn about them. I'm like, your animals are so unique. And then you think to yourself that they just look the same. No. In as much as our fingerprints are unique, let's on it, it's the exact same way. And to be able to also see the jellyfish, I'm like, yo, but not the only jellyfish I know is jelly baby. I'm joking. Obviously, I know the jellyfish, but like it didn't get the motlaka of some sort. And it was actually nice to be able to see all of them. I was like, ay bandla, like all of these things live in the water. I think in another so I can anxiety and area meetishem. Because honestly, I don't know what to expect. It's like everything is a living creature, even leading flowers that live in the water, in oceans and seas. You think that those things are not alive, only to learn that these things are alive. So in the aquarium, there was also a should I say a learning experience. It was a learning experience, and then we were also being taught about the divers and how do they get to like feed these animals, because they actually have to go down there, dive in, actually give them food. So yeah, it was, guys, it was nice. Like, to be able to sum all of this up in 9 minutes is not enough time. I wanted to actually, take my time with it, and I thought it was, the initial video was actually 20 something minutes. I had to cut it down and see which shots were actually worth, making a video of. So this is what I could come up with. And then after the aquarium, because we went to the mall, because it's close to the mall, it's just there. So we went to the mall to like shop for a few things. We went to Krispy Kreme, we got donuts, but I'm not really a fan of those things. So obviously, like, I think I had half a donut, not even one, and it was a milk tart one. That's the only one I could stomach, because donuts are super sweet and I can't handle them. And then we saw some art, because I'm such a creative girl and I like seeing art or being able to experience it and be in the moment, and actually learn about it. So that was something that was interesting, that I thought you guys should also see. And then after that, our flight got delayed with yeah, so it was actually packed at the Cape Town airport, and then our flight got delayed. So we actually left late at 5 o'clock, but our flight was supposed to be at 12 p.m. So they actually moved it to 5. That's how packed it was. I don't know the reason for the delay, but Flights have actually made this trip actually nice, because going there, we left Bodge, went to Lanseria Airport, and we didn't experience any problems, with our departure flight. But our arrival flight in Cape Town, it was a mess. It was packed. But there's nothing that I would genuinely take back about this trip, because, darling, girlfriend, honey, this trip is one that is going down to my memory books, because I feel like, had it not been for this trip, I wouldn't be as calm and relaxed as I was. So we left our car at the airport, and after we arrived at the airport, we took our car, drove back home, and it was such a lovely, beautiful, exciting trip. Thank you. Bye.